Can you hear me?
This one just turned in. It's like a normal event. They found it in the hall. They think it might be real. I don't know. I don't know enough about jewelry.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Go ahead. Bring him in, bring him in. Bring him in now, yeah. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me? You can? Okay. Good morning, everyone. The good news is that we talk to each other, right? That's a good sign for our culture. Well, that was easier. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the 25-26 school year. Yes. As I begin my 32nd year of professional practice, it is indeed a privilege to stand here both in front of you and with you as we embark on our new school year. One thing that you'll see me do, I'm running the computer and the slides differently, so there'll be that, but it'll be okay. I'm going to do some introductions this morning. And so this year we do have a live stream, although it wasn't broadly distributed, but I know that some of our Board of Education members are watching. And so hello to everyone who's watching on the live stream. Our Board of Education is made up of elected volunteers who devote really countless hours in service of our school district. Along with their policy making and fiscal oversight roles, board members cheer us on, ask the right questions, and consistently think about the best interests of our students, staff, and community. I'd like to name all of them. Chairperson Leslie Sarich, Vice Chairperson Eric Hansel, Secretary Tammy McInerney, Assistant Secretary Sarah Herring, Wendy Fallenbach, Brian McCauley, Tom O'Brien, Dean Borelli, Randy Schofield, and ex officio member and the mayor of the town of New Milford, Pete Bass. Thank you. On behalf of all of us, I thank them for their many hours of effort and work on behalf of our district. We do have a few purposes for our gathering, as always. Looking at the very word convocation, you have two word parts. You have con, which is with, and you have voke, which is to call. This means that our gathering is about voices that are shared and ideas that are put forth. Soon we'll hear from our students, which I can't wait for, and then we have a variety of speakers over the course of what I'm promising myself will be 58 minutes of, we'll see how I do, but we'll be close. We gather in celebration of the accomplishments of our colleagues, and we recognize the renewal that a new school year brings. We are reminded of why we do what we do each and every day in the company of those who walk alongside us. In the end, hopefully, there's a little bit of inspiration along the way so that we can start our year fulfilled and complete. So we will begin, and our students can come forward with the national anthem. So if everyone would please rise. I included all their names this year so you can see some students that you may have had along the way. Students can remain where they are, and at the next point we have is our Pledge of Allegiance. And traditionally in our district, we have our teachers of the year from each building who will be the ones to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. So they will be on their way up to the stage, and you can see their names. So these are our building level teachers of the year. We have Kara Abraham from New Milford High School. Diana Beddoes, Schaghticoke Middle School. Kara Gray, Hill and Plain School. Stephanie Pilla, Northville School. And Megan Shibish from Sarah Noble Intermediate School. United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. This year, like last year, we'll have another student performance, and this is our advanced chorus. I didn't introduce them properly, and they are under the direction of our high school choral director, Mr. McNulty. So, like last year, I wanted to include a choral performance because I do believe in my heart of hearts that our work each day is worthy of song. Songs celebrate. They can remind us of a time gone by. They cause us to reflect, to bring great joy or excitement, and sometimes wistfulness or regret. Songs present us with the human voice as a musical instrument, and singing releases our creativity, and meets our need for beauty through performance. I have wanted to have one song that we use each year at Convocation as a symbol of stability, something that we can expect each year as part of our coming together. So last year was our first performance of Give Us Hope, and of course this year we'll do Give Us Hope as well. When the students selected this song last year, here are some of the reasons they provided to us about why they selected it. And so you can see that their choice was based on the fact that the song gives a positive outlook. It teaches us and it reminds us to give back to the community and to others. It's a nice reminder that no one should ever give up. And it reminds all of us why we work in education, why we teach, and why we participate in a school system. So at this time, I ask you to enjoy the New Milford High School Advanced Chorus. They are going to show us focus, heart, collaboration, and creativity with their performance of Give Us Hope.
Listen to the sound of my voice. Can you feel the beat of my heart? Listen to the questions I have. Listen to me. It's all very simple to see what we need. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Listen to the sound of my voice. Can you feel the beat of my heart? Listen to the questions I have. Listen to me. We are the future. Help us believe. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Take my hand, now look in my eyes. Tell me what you see. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Give us hope. My voice is calling. Can you see? Look in my eyes. Can you feel? My hand is reaching. Give us hope and we'll show you the way. Show you the way. Show you the way. Show you the way.
While our students are dismissing, I'll say a few words about hope. And I knew last year and this year it was something that is really a crucial thing to think about as we enter the school year. And in a lot of ways, maintaining hope is our own superpower. As you know and as you realize, it serves as a bridge to the future. It always gives us a push to move ahead, even with the smallest steps. Hope reminds us of the importance of tomorrow. As we welcome our newest students to the school district, with the incoming kindergarten students being the high school graduating class of 2038. Yeah. Hope inspires our actions to both imagine and create remarkable possibilities for every learner who enters our doors. And so that's, for me anyway, one of the reasons that that song is truly so powerful. Also within our students' performance, our ideas that we live by are certainly seen there. So not only through the performance, but for our recognitions that are coming up very soon, we will see focus, heart, collaboration, and creativity. I will show you in a second a very quick clip of something that shows not only those ideas that we live by, but another theme that's throughout our convocation today, which is really about excellence and really about quality performance. So last year, I know I showed you Simone Biles at the Olympics with her gold medal winning performance. And so I found another clip this year, and it'll be a little bit of a theme in our convocation, which you'll understand later on. And it's really about the exciting nature of the school year. It's really about the intentional things and the intentional moves that we make every day, and also how we implement excellence in our work. Let's see, did I do that? Maybe I'm a slide off. Let me do this first. It's coming. I don't know why it's making that noise. So the point of that is that even in the smallest little clip, you see many things that relate to our work in schools, right? You see fancy performance, you see quick thinking that we have to do every year, you see joy that happens most of the time, and it's just a reminder of how we can do great things quickly on our feet and how we have to pivot all the time. Related to our ideas that we live by, one thing that I asked our new teachers to do during new teacher orientation is to think about these ideas. And I said that I would like them to define our ideas that we live by, and then I was going to use that at convocation. I wanted them, our new teachers, our newest staff members, to understand that their contributions happen on day one. So these are some of the words and some of the language that our new teachers came up with about collaboration, and you can read that yourself. Focus, heart, and creativity. And so, you know, of course, those are important words and important language for us to see, but it's also about making sure that even our brand new staff members make outstanding contributions to our school district right away, right on the very first day. Let's see what happens now. Okay, that's right where we're supposed to be. So we'll begin. We have a recognition portion of our convocation as always. And our recognition portion looks at excellent practice in many, many different forms. So we will begin with our Para-Educator of the Year. And so I will ask the following people to come up on the stage to help me present this. So we have our former Director of Special Services and Pupil Personnel, Laura Olson. We have our current Director of Student Services, Dr. Kimberly Culkin, as well as the President of the Para-Educators Association, Carrie Kelly. And they will come up to the stage at this time. What we know for sure is that para-educators play an essential role in the functioning of our schools, both supporting our students, our classrooms, and our school and district overall. In so many ways, paraeducators are the unsung heroes of public education, and we are thrilled to recognize the following individuals. They will stand at their place and certainly clap and cheer when they do stand up, and they're gonna love that. So, we will begin. Jessica Bates. Catherine Fossey from the high school. Alyssa Hewitt from Northville. Barbara Marks from Hill and Plain. Jill Shaler from the Litchfield Hills Transition Center. And Connie Tlasky from Scotticoke. So this is the Academy Awards part of this. The 25-26 Para-Educator of the Year for New Milford Public Schools is Jessica Bates. The flowers are up here if you want to give her the flowers. Congratulations to you. A few words from Jessica.
I couldn't think of a better opportunity to thank everybody here in this room. What we do every day is truly a team effort, and I am proud to say that I do it among the best of the best every day. So thank you to everybody for your support. Thank you.
Next, our next recognition, of course, is our New Milford Public Schools Teacher of the Year. And we will have some assistants here. We have two wonderful coordinators for our Teacher of the Year program, and they are Jenna Giudice from Northville and Lisa Montemiro from Sarah Noble. So they will come up. They might say a few words about the process, and then we'll be able to go from there. While they're coming along, we, as usual, right, we read clues about who the Teacher of the Year for the district might be. And so the person who will provide us with the clues and fun facts this year, Colleen Peterson from the high school, might as well come up now as well. So, yes. Do you want to say a few words about the process? Yes.
All right, thank you, everyone. Lisa and I weren't sure that we were coming up today, so just a few short words. We're not on the spot people, but we'll try our best. Thank you, everyone, for participating in the process this year. We had an overwhelming amount of people who participated among staff, students, and even parents. Nominated so many teachers across our district, and so many fabulous teachers were recognized this year. So thank you for everyone who participated. Congratulations to all of our building teachers of the years. We're so proud of you. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. We have Colleen Peterson, who's going to read the clues and introduce you to this year's Teacher of the Year. Thank you, everyone. Did you want to say anything? All right, thanks, Lisa.
All right. This person spent a lot of recess sitting out under a tree all through elementary school for talking just a little too much in class. Some habits start early. This person spends over 200 hours each season at the ballpark, cheering from the stands, knowing the snack bar menu by heart, and never missing a play. This person spent many summers lifeguarding pools and teaching kids to swim and still hears no running in their dreams. This person taught English to adults and proudly watched many students go on to earn their citizenship. This person had the rare honor of sharing their classroom each week with a volunteer like no other, their grandmother, who gave her time and heart in the classroom well into her early 90s. Do you know who it is? I'd like to introduce the 25-26 Teacher of the Year, Stephanie Pilla.
You can give them, or is she coming? Here she is. You can give them to her. Great job reading my clues. Thank you.
So you'll stand up here and then we'll have these people introduce you first.
Yes, Stephanie's crazy about standing up here and everyone looking at her. I just know that's. So one of our traditions, as you know, is that we have a former student, or in this case, students, introduce our Teacher of the Year. This year, we are so lucky to have a mother and son duo who will do the talking for us. We have Helena Campos and Harry De Silva, who both had Mrs. Pilla as a teacher. Yes. So we will begin with Helena, and she is going to speak to us in her native Portuguese, and the English translation will be on the screen. And then after Helena will be her son, Harry, and he is entering 4th grade at Sarah Noble. So we will begin with Helena Campos.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Meu nome é Helena Campos. Esse é Stephen Piller. Foi a minha professora quando eu era aluna na aula de cidadania americana em Milford High School, 2014 a 2016. Stephanie é uma pessoa muito especial e uma professora especial. Uma das coisas que mais amo nela é que ela está sempre feliz. Seja no supermercado, na DJ Maxx ou em qualquer outro lugar. Ela sempre está para conversar conosco. A vida é curta, então a felicidade dela é uma parte importante de quem ela é. Na aula de cidadania, todos nós nos tornamos bons amigos. Éramos uma comunidade de aprendizes de inglês, mesmo sendo de todas as partes do mundo. México, China, Brasil, Inglaterra e Equador. Nós nos tornamos uma comunidade Stephanie. Nossa professora fez isso acontecer. Adorei como todos nós unimos como objetivo aprender a história de todos os Estados Unidos. Stephanie fazia com que vim para a aula toda semana, depois de um dia inteiro de trabalho, fosse algo divertido. Nós tornamos como uma família nos feriados. Cada um trazia comidas do seu país de origem para compartilhar. Celebramos casamentos, aniversários, feriados e férias. Lembre-me dos jogos de vocabulários que jogávamos para aprender inglês. cantamos canções patrióticas e suavemente, muito bem. Tenho lembranças muitas queridas dos anos que passei na aula de cidadania americana da Stephanie. Thank you.
Next, we have Harry De Silva, incoming fourth grader. I had a step stool for him, but it doesn't look like he needs it. All right, my friend, right here. I'll get this stuff.
You good?
Yep. Okay. All right.
My name is Harry De Silva, and Miss Pillow was my second grade teacher. Miss Pillow was the best teacher ever. She is special, kind, trusting, and funny. I remember one time she was so funny. She dressed up with a hat and red lipstick. We had to say what she looked like. She was teaching us about book characters and learning how to spot things about the outside of a character. And the inside of a character, she always put a honeybee headband when she was working. With all small groups, it was don't bug me. So we remembered to work on our own and try our best. If we had a hard time in our classroom or at a special, Miss Pillow would tell us that it's okay to make mistakes. We will try again. She always said, trying counts. Miss Pillow always made me feel special and really cared about me. She showed me how to care about others in my class, and even kids from other classes. She reminded us all the time to always care about each other. Our class name was Pillow's Pack. We said we're Pillow's Pack. We always have each other's back. Get it? It rhymes. Someone asked what I love the most about Miss Pillow, but I can't really pick. I can't pick just one because there's so many things that I love about her. Even when I'm an old man, I'll remember Miss Pillow. Maybe when I'm 60, but not when I'm 70. But I got a lot of years to remember her. That's it.
And now a few words of wisdom, advice, and excellence from our own Stephanie Pillow.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Speaking to 7-year-olds is my thing, adults not so much, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'm going to start by saying thank you to everyone and what an amazing team we are in this district. Okay, here we go. So this summer, I spent a lot of time at the baseball field watching my son play ball and thinking about today and what I might say here. Somewhere between the crack of the bat and the dust of the infield, it hit me. Teaching isn't all that different from playing baseball. Both require patience, teamwork, and a deep belief that progress is happening, even when it doesn't always show up on the scoreboard right away. For example, we all show up early, adjust our lineup on the fly, rally when things get rough, and push through even when we are down in the count. We learn to recover from errors, cheer each other on, and celebrate the little wins, like when a student finally remembers to put their name on their paper or doesn't lose a glue stick for an entire day. So today, I'd like to accept this incredible honor, not as an individual, but as a member of this great team that makes great things happen together. Thank you to the Teacher of the Year Committee. I'm honored and grateful. Connie Williams, my North Star. To the other outstanding nominees, Kara Gray, Megan Shibish, Diana Beddoes, and Kara Abraham. You are classroom MVPs through and through, and I'm lucky to share this field with you. To my school, Northville Elementary School. Thank you for being my home team. To my amazing principal and assistant principal, Gwen Gallagher and Shannon Serrera, thank you for being the kind of coaches who know when to push, when to pivot, and when to bring the team in for a pep talk. To all NES colleagues and staff, you're the players who keep this game exciting. You hustle, you adapt, you show up day after day, proving that great teams make great things happen on and off the field. And to my second grade team, Jenna Giudice, Angela Tufts, April Brightster, Jillian Bartow, Christina Esposito, Catherine Benko, and Connie Williams, you are my infield. You read every play, back each other up, and always keep things grounded for me. This lineup keeps the game strong, and I'm so blessed to play alongside all of you. To the paras, counselors, support staff, specialists, secretaries, and everyone in between, you're the utility players of the game, the ones that do it all. You're the reason we keep moving forward, even in extra innings. To my mentors, thank you for helping me find my swing, for coaching me through slumps, and for modeling what it means to lead with both grit and grace. And to my parents, for their love and support over the years. My dad, who was fittingly my softball coach throughout my years, and my mom, who is a beloved former teacher and principal, retired. Thank you for showing me how to play the game with purpose, with heart, and with the belief that every student deserves a chance at bat. To my family, my husband, Steve, I couldn't do this without you. I'm sure you were saying that last night when you were delivering bins to my classroom at 5 p.m. My son, Thomas, my daughters, Juliana and Audrina, thank you for being my greatest fans and the reason I keep stepping up to the plate. You sat through some long seasons, dealt with some late nights, and given me the space to run for every fly ball. Let's be honest, teaching takes every position on the field. Some days we're the pitchers, delivering the lessons with everything we've got. Other days we're the catchers, fielding whatever is thrown our way. But no matter the role, we're always in this game, giving our students a chance to swing, helping them find the courage to step back when they miss, and reminding them that even a foul ball moves the count along. Do you know what else I realized this summer? Teachers are also the umpires. We're calling the plays all day, keeping it fair, handling tough calls under pressure, and trying to make sure everyone's playing by the rules, even when the rules seem to change by lunchtime. It's our job to keep this game moving and the players focused. And I'm gonna keep it real. Every once in a while, someone still kicks some dirt on our shoes. As Babe Ruth once said, every strike brings me closer to my next home run. And every day we help our students believe that their next swing might just be the one. What makes New Milford Public Schools so special is that we're a team that comes together in a clutch. We put on our rally caps when things get hard, we lift each other up, we pinch hit when someone's down, and we celebrate like champions when we succeed. Whether it's a pop fly kind of day or a grand slam moment, we do this together. Babe Ruth also said, it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. And in this profession, we don't give up. Not on our students, not on ourselves, and never on each other. And finally, as the great philosopher Yogi Berra said, Little League Baseball is a very good thing. Why? Because it keeps the parents off the streets, which feels wildly similar to curriculum night. Thank you again for this incredible honor. I'm so proud to play for this team and to walk into a new season with all of you. And remember, there's no crying in baseball or in staff meetings, except maybe if the copier jams again or if it's another day of indoor recess. Let's go teach our hearts out and leave it all on the field. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Stephanie, for those outstanding words. And I always love an extended metaphor, so the metaphor of baseball is very, very fitting, especially at this time of the year. A new tradition for New Milford Public Schools is the Above and Beyond Award. This award is open to any employee of New Milford Public Schools, and that employee is nominated by a colleague using the following criteria. So you can see the categories are impeccable integrity, extraordinary effort, exceptional skill level, unshakable positivity. Some words that were used in the nomination for this year's winner include constant support, essential assistance, endurance, present and smiling, commitment, impeccable reputation, master of her role, calm, kind, hardworking, and dedicated. Our very first recipient of the Above and Beyond Award for New Milford Public Schools, Ann Bilko from Sarah Noble School.
Thank you very much. Wow, I'm honored beyond all reason. Actually, my first thought was yikes. But I very much appreciate this, and I really believe that public schools are service. So I come every day to serve, and I think that's what all of you are doing. You serve your students well, so I wish you an extraordinary year and everything that you need to serve the kids that come to you. Have a great year.
What happened to my speaker view? Let's see. There we go. All right, where am I with time? Oh, I'm good. Let's see what happens here. So like every district in the state, we have plenty to do across all areas of our district. The following core messages are essential to our progress. This is the work of the district. I always say like capital T, capital W, the work of the district, not for this year only, but for next year and the year after that. Now is not the time for lengthy explanations of these, but these highlights are important because this is one of the few times per year that we're all together in the same place. So I will say, as a little bit of an aside, the good news is that I didn't have to make up new slides for this because we're working on the same things. That's a good thing. That's a sign of stability, which for me, and I hope for you, is comforting, right? Because it doesn't mean that we're chasing new things all the time and we're marching forward together. So our Board of Education has goals, as you can see what those are, and they have the categories of student achievement, family and community engagement, budget development and fiscal management, district and school environment, and district workforce. So these goals really serve as the umbrella under which all of our efforts fit. So the challenge for us, no matter what your role is in education, is to think about the question that's on this slide. So what do young people need to thrive in life, careers, and our democracy? And what I like about this chart, or this graphic, is that it breaks it down nicely into academic foundation, career-connected learning, social capital, personal support, and of course civic engagement. But I think what's particularly notable there is that the idea of belonging is really at the center of all of that. And so you'll hear me talk about belonging a little bit later on this morning. And that's not only a sense of belonging for our students, but a sense of belonging for all of us in our district. We talked about these already, and our new teachers weighed in on those. So another one of our core messages, of course, is being on track. And this is our second year with this short phrase. broken down into students being on track for academics, being here, which of course is attendance, community, and doing the right thing. Being on track for our whole district relates to continuing to grow and improve, creating the conditions for success across each school and department. Another core message, of course, is achieving targeted growth. Our students should be on track to make at least 1 year's growth in 1 year's time. And as hard as that can be, much of the growth is often within our control. The keys to our success as a district and to students' growth are here on this slide. And you can see the idea of quality as a common thread. How can we make learning irresistible through our design decisions? How do we teach students what quality work is and expect that from them every day? How do we know that they are learning and growing? What is that evidence of impact? This slide illuminates the path ahead for every classroom. The instructional core is the relationship between the teacher and the students in the presence of content and skills mediated by task. Our instructional keystones are central to every teaching and learning interaction in our district. This slide truly does represent the center of our work. Core message 4, again, the same as last year. Safe, welcoming, and respectful schools have been a consistent focus area for us for the past 30 months that I have been here in district. I would like to continue to emphasize the respectful part of that focus, including the age-old saying that respect is indeed a two-way street. As I said last year, and I actually believe even more strongly this year, it is time to take back our field, to renew our expectations for respect, for our students, from our students, for each other, and from each other. Around every corner, it seems, sensationalized, often made-up stories in social media, on the news, or even in our own backyards, detract from our actual work, distract people from our actual needs, and at worst, sabotage our hours of honest effort. Respect requires authentic support, the collaboration of a helping hand without strings attached, genuine care for people, and a refusal to reduce any of us, staff or students alike, to a number or a head count. Our 5th core message is about belonging. So to that end and related to respect, one additional core message for 25-26 is seen here. The definition of belonging that we'll use is the experience of being accepted and respected. As you can see on the quote on the right-hand side of this slide, belonging truly is a prerequisite for learning, not only for students, but for adults. This chart shows the results from our spring surveys from faculty, students, and families. And the questions beneath that data chart guide our work for the upcoming years so that we continue to create a district environment where acceptance and respect are found authentically and consistently, not only for everyone who works here, but for everyone who goes to school here. So I have a virtual guest speaker for you. That is 3 minutes in length. I was afraid I was running over, so I put that up there on purpose so that, let's see, I bought this for us. So this was a donation to a scholarship fund. And I hope that most of you will know who this is. And if you don't, just know that he's a very famous person in our state who does very famous things in the winter and usually ends up in March with a championship. So you'll see this. It is off, the point of it is, so the prompt I gave, so to speak, is that this is an inspirational message for faculty and staff at the start of the school year. And it is truly unscripted, and you'll know what I mean when you see it, but I think it's pretty cool. So let's see what happens now. I know. Mr. Ament, are you helping me? Yes, I think you are. There you go. Here we go.
New Milford Schools, the faculty and staff. This is Dan Hurley here from UConn. Great to meet you guys. Want to thank Janet for connecting me as you guys are getting ready to start a new school year here. No more important job in our world than educators and coaches and teachers, and the impact that you could have on the lives of young people. I know that the impact that good coaches and good teachers have had on my life.
They'll come back, don't worry. I hope. Please come back, Danny.
Life and the lives of the young men that I'm fortunate enough to coach and develop here. And I think there's a couple things that we think are important. Obviously, building the relationship with the player or the student is critical for the work that you're going to do with them. They've got to know that you care. They got to know that you love them and that you care about them and that you want them to be the best that they could be. Because that relationship's got to be strong for you to hold them accountable and to keep them responsible and to demand great work ethic and attention to detail, and to instill discipline in your students. It's not punishment to teach young people to work hard and to be accountable, and to be good communicators and to be at their best and to develop new skills and constantly be in pursuit of improvement and getting better every day. But in order for you to be demanding and set high standards, your students, and in my case, the players that play for me, they have to know that I care about them. And they have to know that I love them and that I'm doing it in their best interest so that they can have a great future and achieve the things in life that they want to achieve. So, you guys, obviously Janet, leads you, and you've got the most important jobs in our communities, in our society, which is to educate, teach, and coach these young men and women, and to teach them the things that are going to allow them to be successful and live a fulfilled life. So let's have an absolute best year that we can have. Let's impact a lot of lives. And while you're doing that, if we got any UConn fans out there, I'll do my part. Try and get you a seventh championship this winter, and give, while the weather's cold and rainy and snowy, hopefully I'll give you guys something to be excited about in the winter, UConn basketball. Appreciate you guys. Have a great year. Thank you, Jim.
Let's see. So that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Now I feel like I know it, but I really don't. So some things, and this is the big wrap up, right? So in sum, based upon what we heard from all of our speakers today, including our virtual speaker, what I appreciate about what everyone said is that genuine care and accountability reside in the same neighborhood. Those two things are not two totally separate places or two totally different countries. Care and accountability can live together. I think a second message, and I was certainly reminded of this morning, where a lot of our messages are the same from last year, and I'm happy about that. Stability creates conditions for growth and progress. Period. End of the story. The more stable an organization is, the more growth and progress it can make. I will tell you that we are on the right road together here in New Milford Public Schools. We will continue to progress and grow in that way. It is indeed a pleasure, really, and truly a privilege to work alongside you. I'm reminded of, one last thing, and thinking about especially our last 12 months or so. It never, ever bet against public education and public educators because of the work that we do, the dedication that we demonstrate, our ability to rise up together when we need to, and join together at both challenging times and wonderful times. I wish you a superb year, truly, and all the happiness that comes with diligent effort and the care for each other that you show and to our students. So thank you, everyone. Enjoy the year. And now we're done. Thank you. I forgot about Moose. I almost forgot about Moose. That would have been devastating to everybody. So thank you.
I didn't mean to be, I don't know if you saw me, I was lurking back.